Good afternoon, America. This is Mike Hunt here, live with presidential candidate Deez Nuts. Deez Nuts, thank you for coming.
No, thank you for having me.
We are live, so if you have any questions for Deez Nuts, please tweet them at FilmFools with the hashtag #AskDeezNuts. Now, Nuts, can I call you Nuts?
Of course. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm unapproachable. I just want everybody to know that these nuts are for everybody.
Out of all the other presidential candidates, you seem the most likable. Why do you suppose that is?
I'm going to answer your question with a question. Now, who doesn't like these nuts? Whether you're a senior citizen or a toddler, you're going to love these nuts.
That is an undeniable fact. Considering that this was really a two-person race before you entered, between Hillary and Trump, what do you have to say to people that think you're just a celebrity or even a troll feeding off your internet popularity?
You know, I knew you were going to ask that question today, and honestly, I wish people would just stop putting me in the box, you know? I mean, just because I have some celebrity, it doesn't mean that I'm any less of a valid candidate for presidency. I mean, they said the same thing about Ronald Reagan, and you know how that ended.
So you're comparing yourself to Ronald Reagan?
I'm not saying that. These nuts are bigger than Ronald Reagan. Frankly, these nuts are bigger than anything you've ever seen before.
So what do you say your advantage is over Hillary Clinton?
Well, it's simple, really. I have something that she doesn't.
These nuts?
No. I have a simple game plan to turn this country back around.
I see. So what's your game plan?
Well, it's a simple game plan, really. Nut up or shut up. Frankly, over the past years, America's lost its balls. And who better to get America's balls back than these nuts?
Well said. So how do you feel you stack up to presidential candidate Donald Trump?
Honestly, I'm not even worried about Donald Trump. He's running his own slander campaign against himself every time he opens his mouth.
I see. You've garnered huge support already, and you're only 3 weeks in. Russell Simmons has openly showed his support for you on Twitter. Why do you suppose that is?
None of this was an accident. I actually started campaigning extremely early, and I garnered a huge following because of it. Actually, my first campaign was run by Weldon the Great.
Interesting. I wasn't aware of this fact.
Really? We actually have the clip of the campaign ad.
Really? Let's roll the clip.
Oh, cause some came in the mail today.
No, I did.
These nuts. Got him!
This is paid for by Deez Nuts for America.
That is a strong campaign ad. Well, since this is live, let's get some questions from our audience via Twitter. Smooth Criminal 123 asks, Nuts, what do you think is the most important issue Americans are facing today?
I would have to say, just, underappreciation of these nuts.
Americans don't appreciate these nuts. Another Twitter question we got here. Wax on, wax off, jacks off asks, Nuts, when you're not campaigning, what do you do in your spare time?
Well, I play a lot of video games with my running mate, Anya Chin. We're very competitive. We play a lot of games like Gears of War just came out. We play that a lot.
Our last question of the evening comes from the Twitter handle BBWLover78. BBWLover78 asks, Nuts, what are your feelings on universal healthcare?
I feel like everybody should have healthcare. I feel like universal healthcare is a good thing to do. And the fact that people don't want to have it and they're against it, they just sound extremely salty to me. These nuts aren't salty.
Indeed. These nuts aren't salty. So the time we have. Nuts, thanks again for coming by.
No, thank you. And anytime you want these nuts, all you gotta do is ask, and I'll come right away.
Good night, America. This is Mike Hunt, signing off.
Aren't you the guy that interviewed Deez Nuts?
Nobody's gonna watch this video.
I know.
We're gonna get like 3 views.
Aren't you the guy that works on ESPN?
You know what?